Hello, hello, Clare Guest here with William Ravis Real Estate in the Guilford office. And joining me today is...
Hey folks, I'm Brian Skelly. I'm a mortgage lender with William Ravis Mortgage.
And today we are going to talk about home ownership. It is home ownership month and why it's just a good idea.
Absolutely. So, we're recording this video in June of 2022. We've seen some pretty significant increases in mortgage rates this year. And, naturally folks are going to be like, oh, I was thinking about buying a house. Is it still a good idea? And I would say in most cases, yes, home ownership is a good idea.
Yes.
And I'll tell you a story. When I bought my first house, it was built in the 40s. And the shelves in the basement were lined with the New Haven Register from 1953.
Cool!
And one of the sections was the classified real estate section. Do you want to guess what a 3-bedroom house in West Haven was selling for in 1953 in the New Haven Register?
$4,500.
Yeah, that's about right. There was some that were like $3,000. There were some that were like maybe $5,000. But think about it. That same house now is maybe $350. So the moral of the story is over a long period of time, home prices will go up. There's been very few times in history that home prices have gone down. 2008 was really an anomaly. So even if the rate at which home prices, the reason mortgage rates are going up is inflation is high. Inflation last month was 8%. So the cost of everything on average is going up about 8%. That includes, all the stuff that goes into making houses, drywall, nails, the guys who build the houses, all these costs are going up. So it's not cheap to build houses. There's a limited number of houses available. There's probably not enough houses for everybody that wants one because we really have not been building as many houses as maybe we need to keep up with demand. We got 7 million millennials turning 30 every year. So all these things are going to very, very likely cause home prices to go up. And, even if home prices dipped a little bit, I don't think they will, but even if they did, if you're going to be there for a long time, you're still going to come out ahead by owning a home, so you got to live somewhere for most of your life. So either, if you're a renter most of your life, at the end of, 30 years of renting, what do you have? Nothing, whereas if you own for 30 years, you're going to have the value of the house going up. We call that appreciation. You're going to have the balance on the mortgage going down, so every month you make that payment, the balance gets a little lower. So then you're going to have equity in the house. You can sell that. There's a lot of tax advantages to home ownership.
True.
When you make money, I won't give you any tax advice. I'm not an accountant.
No, true. We have to stay in our lane.
But yeah, we'll stay in our lane. But there's a lot of good reasons. I could go on all day, but buying a home is a great idea as long as you're going to be there for at least a few years.
Exactly. Beautiful. Thank you so much for the advice. So home ownership, to recap, it's a good idea. You build stability, equity, and there are tax benefits. Ask your CPA. Don't ask us. Ask your CPA. All right, we look forward to seeing you soon. I'm Clare Guest.
I'm Brian Skelly.